equipped with a laser weapon. So far, aviation lasers are still being tested, but if successful, then it won't be long before we see Star Wars in real life. Engineers have already created a new onboard control system that works in conjunction with self-learning artificial intelligence, which will make the pilot more of a supplemental feature of the aviation complex, reserved for making only the most important decisions, while automation handles most of the repetitive tasks. This new fighter is superior to current models in every single way. It flies further and faster, has improved sensory capabilities, and is capable of destroying seemingly impossible targets with the entire lethal arsenal of various guns and munitions. For large air opponents, the aircraft utilizes formidable ASRAAM-guided cruise missiles capable of accelerating to a speed of more than 2,500 miles per hour. Its large warhead would smash any aerial target to pieces. A 4-barreled 25mm cannon handles the smaller targets, turning them into Swiss cheese in a matter of seconds. Drones and helicopters are especially susceptible to this weapon given their low speed. If a target is ground-based, the AGM-158 will neutralize it. This is a high-precision cruise missile of especially large dimensions and weighing a whole ton. It's designed to engage important, highly protected targets and does its job even in the worst weather conditions. The older versions of the aircraft also feature these weapon systems, but that apparently wasn't enough for the creators, so the latest upgrade to the F-35 included something even more powerful. First of all, the fighter now has HARM anti-radar missiles, which can easily detect enemy radar and destroy them at high speeds. But that's nothing. Its real innovation is the ability to carry clusters and even nuclear bombs. The former peppers a large area with a hail of explosions upon detonation. An attack like this can easily eliminate several divisions of enemy equipment. Not even air defense can stop these munitions from reaching their target. As for nuclear weapons, well, they speak for themselves. It's the final trump card up the sleeve when there's no other way out. Such a warhead is capable of destroying a small city, and the Lightning II pilot will have already disappeared over the horizon by the time the bomb detonates thanks to its jet boosters. Regarding the aircraft's self-defense, it's equipped with a system of individual interference and AIM-120 air-to-air missiles. These are the same ones used on the advanced NASAMS anti-aircraft complex, and its popularity and effectiveness are well established. But that's still not all. The aircraft still has a surprise when it comes to technology. First, it carries a set of GPS-based equipment called JDAM on board. This setup is capable of making an all-weather guided bomb out of any existing projectile. This system is good for many purposes, but the main one, of course, is to save the more expensive weapons until they're truly needed. Because the end doesn't always justify the means. Another outstanding feature is a whole set of precision radar with an active phased antenna, capable of effectively detecting the enemy at a distance of over 300 miles. Plus, the system works equally well for both ground and air targets. 6 infrared sensors located on different sides of the aircraft make it possible to detect ballistic missile launches at a distance of 800 miles. They provide navigation both day and night and can warn the pilot of an imminent attack. The display will also immediately show the location of the enemy's anti-aircraft guns, so a counterstrike can be initiated with lightning speed. The target designation and indication system is integrated directly into the pilot's helmet and allows him to control the vehicle using head and eye movements. The F-35 pilot's helmet is actually quite unique in its own right. It allows the pilot to literally see through the cockpit thanks to a number of video sensors located outside the aircraft. The cockpit itself is equipped with a widescreen PCD touch display, which displays information related to the flight and function of the fighter's systems. It also displays the locations of enemy air defense systems and possible routes around them. There's even a voice recognition feature with which the pilot can control some of the F-35 systems. And of course, they didn't forget to include the Link 16 data exchange complex, otherwise known as the Sky Internet. All it needs is some combat drones and the Lightning II will be a real Imperial starship. Oh wait, the developers thought of that function too? It's quite possible that 2 reconnaissance and 2 strike drones will work in tandem with the aircraft, although it's just an idea at the moment. So what have we ended up with? an ultra-modern fighter capable of single-handedly confronting an entire enemy military. Considering the United States' success in the aircraft industry, it's no wonder other countries are also trying to keep up with the times. Every now and then, news is leaked about the development of other sixth-generation fighters. What have they achieved? France, Germany, and Spain have joined forces to create their next-generation fighter. It started out as just a rumor, but the reality became clear when Airbus Defence and Space revealed a concept that looked like a cross between the F-22 and the Su-57. Detailed information wasn't provided, save only that it was to become part of a large-scale program. It can be assumed that the aircraft will be on par with the two we just mentioned, but we're still not sure that it'll be able to match the F-35. Sweden and the UK are also not far behind and have begun to create their own plane called Tempest. This collaboration could be very beneficial for both parties. According to our data, we can say with confidence that this aircraft will be as technically perfect as the Lightning II. It also features the most powerful hypersonic engines in the world and can carry 1 ton of weapons. One thing's for sure, the Tempest will be equipped with combat and reconnaissance drones, so count that as a win for the British and the Swedes. Russia, of course, is also working on their own sixth-generation fighter. Officials have already announced it. According to them, this new aircraft will be unmanned from the very beginning, with the possibility of optional piloting. Russian aircraft designers have preferred not to disclose the details of their work, but according to some reports, the new aircraft will have much greater maneuverability and stealth than the previous Su-35 and Su-57. Of course, they haven't forgotten about laser weapons, which will be included in the development program. But unfortunately, there's no information regarding what exactly that will look like. A new era of sixth-generation fighters is emerging right before our eyes. These machines will soon replace their predecessors, with the magnificent F-35 Lightning II leading the charge. And with that, our video has come to an end. You can support our channel by liking it and leaving a comment about what you saw. This gives us the motivation we need to continue our work and improve the content. Many thanks to all of you. We'll see you soon.